What's up people, before we get on with the video, I just want to let you know that my business Binker, based in Milton Keynes, which obviously a lot of you already know, we've now set up another section to Binker called Binker Retail, okay? It's going to be run by my little brother Jerome, at Jerome Binker on Instagram, and the idea of it is basically we're going to be offering a handful or a selection of cars with warranty, with finance, and it's just going to be more of a retail environment. So if you're looking to buy a car on finance with warranty or something like that, or you want to sell a car, whatever you want to do, anything car related, just think of me. I'll put all the links in the description below, and I also want to give a shout out to Car Dealer 5. They're the guys that built our websites. They're bloody brilliant. If you're a car trader, you're in the car trade, or you're just getting into the car trade, give them a shout for your website, yeah? Car Dealer 5, they do car dealer websites, and yeah, can't rate them enough. And make sure, if you do go to them, tell them that I sent you, yeah? I don't know what you're gonna get from it, but tell them like you want a little bit of a deal, whatever. Just tell them I sent you, all right? Let's get on with the video. Right, so I've bought myself another new car, and this particular car, it's actually parked right there, is it's for me, yeah? It's not a car that's gonna be going up for sale. It's not a car that I'm buying as a bit of stock. It's a car for me. It's a car that I've always wanted, all right? So we're not gonna mess around. We're just gonna get straight into it, all right? I wanna show you this thing. I'm excited about this video. I've been excited about this bloody car for ages. So let's just get straight into it, yeah? This is all quite harsh, isn't it? You know, the standard sort of YouTube new car reveal video thing. We do this dodgy looking thumbnail with all these question marks all over it. There's quite a lot of suspense involved. You get a lot of people guessing. I've done a couple of posts on my Instagram, and everyone's like, "Oh, I bet you've bought this, blah blah blah." But it's harsh, man. But I'm not going to let you hang on for any longer. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to tell you what car it is first. So in this very clip right now, I'm going to tell you what car it is, and then we're going to just switch into some cinematics of the car, which, like I said, is parked there. All right, so the car that I've bought for myself is a Stage 2 BMW M135i. So there it is then, my new car. Now I'm trying to think what questions you're all going to have, and I want to answer as many of them as I possibly can without having to ask you all of them. But I think the two main questions are probably going to be, why have I bought a pre-facelift old M135i? That's probably going to be a question that a lot of people are going to want to know. And secondly, what's going on with the RS6? So Calvin's just recently said he's bought an RS6. It's obviously broke, and now he's got an M135i. Now, I think the question that I'm going to answer first is the RS6 question, right? The RS6 is still at VRS in Northampton, and the plot's kind of thickened with the RS6 because the reason why the injector went was because the ECU was at fault. So we've replaced the ECU, and the car is now being put back together. But what this does mean is the RS6 has got to go back to stock power for a short period of time, just to make sure that it's all running right before we go back to tuning it again, okay? Whilst all this was going on, I thought, I need to get a car, you know. More than anything, I love driving, you know. I love getting out, and not just driving hard or having fun in cars. You know, I love having fun in cars, but you know, I like to, if I'm doing an A to B journey, I want to do it in a car that I enjoy. And when you're an Audi RS6 or an owner of any nice car, you want to drive your car, yeah? But my car, it's going to be a while until I get it back. And so annoying that it's raining. It's been like the hottest weather ever in the whole history of England. And the one day that I choose to film this car, Anyway, forget about that. Yeah, so I've always wanted an M135i. I think they're bloody great cars. Either this or a 140, either or. I didn't really care. And knowing that the RS6 is going to be a little while before it's back on the road, I thought I need to get myself something that's a bit fun. I think I'm going to have to jump in the car, aren't I? Because the weather's might not look bad on camera, but for me it's not too great. So I'll jump in. Look at that, frameless windows. That's well cool, isn't it? I love stuff like that. So annoying that it's raining, but yeah. So the RS6 was off the road. Yeah, I wanted to drive something that's a bit of fun, and I kind of always wanted a second car. Yeah, so that's kind of going to give you an indicator of what's going on. The RS6, I'm going to be keeping it. All right, I love that car. I've driven it for a couple of days, and I've owned it for about, I would say, probably about 6 weeks now. And it's literally spent the whole time in a garage being repaired, and yeah, a little bit disheartening, but when I get it back, I'm quite confident it's all going to be fine, and I absolutely love that car. I've got no intentions of selling that anytime soon. So this is going to be the idea of the M135i. It's going to be a second car, and I intend on getting stuff done to this car. I don't know what yet, but having two cars, perfect. RS6 is currently being repaired. I can drive the M135i. When the RS6 gets out of the garage, VRS also tuned BMW, so I might just swap over and get a few bits done on this whilst I've got the RS6 back, you know, so it's going to work quite conveniently like that. And I've just always had a massive bug to have one of these cars, and the reason that I've always had this attraction to these cars is because there's not another car on the road, and I mentioned this when I've done the BMW M135i video. There's not another car on the road that is short, is a hatchback, it's got a 6-cylinder engine with a turbo, and it's rear-wheel drive. There is nothing else out there that I know of anyway, especially not something that's been built by the Germans, that ticks all of them boxes. I didn't even consider any other car. I just wanted one of these, and I didn't care whether it was a 140, a 135, pre-facelift, facelift. I didn't care, yeah? This particular one just kept popping back up in my mind. Value for money, obviously it is an entry-level car, like my RS6, that's also an early car, it's a pre-facelift car, it's done a bit of mileage. Ironically, this has done the same mileage as the RS6, it's done 50-odd thousand miles, 53 I think, so pretty good mileage, not massively low, but not horrendously high, so it's at a good point in time, depreciation-wise, where it ain't going to lose loads of money. It's quite a safe thing to buy, and if you only want the 6-cylinder turbo thing in a hatchback with rear-wheel drive, you don't care which one you get, and that's exactly how I was feeling. I was like, I don't care which one it is, I want to get as much power for as little money as I possibly can get, and as conveniently as I can. So this guy, Ashley, the previous owner of this car, he messaged me and said, I've got this one, and I said, all right, I'm getting offered loads, so I'm going to speak to everyone and blah-de-blah, and I want to say thanks to everyone as well, that those that offered me their cars. I got offered some really nice cars, but for whatever reason, this one just kept popping back in my mind. So talking to Ashley, to and fro in, we agreed a deal, fair deal both sides, you know, it weren't cheap, it weren't expensive, so he got what he wanted, and it was convenient. I didn't even look at it, didn't drive it, I just sent my friend Savan, shout out to Savan, Bailey's Recovery, sent Savan to go and pick it up, yeah, sent Ashley the money, and it arrived the same day, yeah. I didn't care of the condition of it, I didn't care cosmetically what it was like. I mean, it's got like a carbon fibre front splitter, it's not actually real carbon, it's got carbon fibre mirrors, I love all that stuff, but all I was bothered about was that it was mechanically sound, and Ashley, very trustworthy guy, built up a bit of a relationship with him, and he reassured me it was all good. So under the bonnet, we've got 440 bhp, stage 2 tuned by DMS Automotive. I've never had anything to do with them in my life before, but they tuned this car apparently just over a year ago, and it is so bloody good. I'm not going to be driving it in today's video, but trust me, it is savage, man. And it's an 8-speed ZF gearbox. The gearbox is phenomenal. I'm fully aware that these cars have been upgraded since they made these cars, but honestly, the way this car drives is unbelievable. And let me just quickly jump out a sec, yeah? because it's actually stopped raining now. So let me just quickly just walk you around. Just that front splitter, yeah, like I say, it looks good. It's definitely got a mean look from the front, isn't it? There's no doubt about that. It looks bloody brilliant, yeah. The wheels have been painted black. I'm considering changing them to grey. I don't know, because it's kind of got the black and white thing going on. In fact, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to let you lot choose what colour I should do my wheels. I'm going to do a poll on my Instagram next 24 hours. Should I do them black or the original, they come out of the factory as gunmetal grey? Whichever colour you guys choose, I'm just going to go with that. I want to get the wheels refurbed because there's a few marks on them and then they're not mint, alright? It's a 3-door car. It's a spare car for me. Ideally, you know, I've got a little boy, Kai. I've got Kai's seat in the back there. It ain't going to be something that I'm going to be using as the car to take the family out in. It's more than anything, it's just a car for me, right? It's got under the bonnet, we won't too much details. We've got a filter, we've got an upgraded intercooler, so we've got colder air going into the engine, so we've got nice cold air, big power. We've got a Scorpion decat, M Performance exhaust as well. Look, little M badges there. Little touches, like it's got that nice splitter at the bottom there. The N55 private number plate. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping that, but obviously that's to represent the engine that's under the bonnet, and with so got a nice little M135i badge there. So something else it's got is sort of these Roadman black windows. Not really something that I would normally get, but do you know what? It suits the car. It's a bit of a Roadman car in it, let's face it. So I'm going to be keeping them. The first mods that I done when I bought the car was standard stuff. Calvin's Car Diary air freshener, hashtag on it. Yeah, get them at calvinscardiary.com. And I cleaned the steering wheel because I literally cannot drive any car at all without, you know, getting the wipes out and giving it a little clean. And that thing was absolutely disgustingly dirty. So they were my first two things. What I'm going to do now, let me just flip the... Yeah, that's pretty much my priority with every car. Make sure it's clean and get it smelling fresh. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump in it and go for a little drive. But what I want to do is, because I'm going to be doing that in a second video, so make sure you've get the words out, subscribed for the next video. If you haven't, yeah, there's going to be loads of stuff on this car, so make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification button, or the bell icon for the notifications, and then you'll be notified when I upload a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going out for a drive in it now. I'm going to be filming it right now. It is wet, so it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, as you can imagine. I'm going to go and have some fun in it. That's going to be in the next video, okay? And I was going to say something else, but because I bang on so much, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to say now. Cold start, yeah? One thing I haven't told you about with this car is what it sounds like. It sounds absolutely savage. Now, what I want to do is I filmed a little cold start this morning, and I really, really want to show you that before you go. So check this out. I'm happy. I think that's the summary, really. I'm really happy. It would be great if the RS6 was parked there, but it's not. If the RS6 was parked there, then this might never have happened. So I'm quite happy that this is kind of, you know, circumstances, everything in life. Some things change, and it changes for the better, doesn't it, I suppose. But yeah, 3-door, pre-facelift, M135i. It's been lowered a bit as well, by the way. Spaces at the front and rear, so it sort of sits a bit proud. I like that. I'm going to stop talking. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like my choice of car. Bear in mind, this is a second car. You are going to be seeing the RS6 again on my channel as soon as it's back on the road. But for now, I'm going to be doing plenty of stuff on this. If there's anything you want to see me do with this car, do let me know. Like I say, the whole BMW venture thing it's all a new thing for me. So I'm going to be taking it to VRS. They tune BMWs, so it's going to be a good opportunity for them to show everyone what they can do with BMWs, I think. So yeah, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary. I'm going to do that poll in the next 24 hours, asking you lot which colour you think I should do the wheels, black or gunmetal, and I'm going to leave it as that. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you liked the car. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, again, I'm going to remind you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, alright? Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, well, you already know what it's going to be. It's going to be the first drive of my M135i. See you on Wednesday at 6 PM.